Hi, meet Desiree. In a few minutes, we'll see her reaction to the piece I made for her. My wife and I are very proud of this young lady. She is one of 9 grandchildren and we love them all very much. Desiree did very well in school, earning a place in the National Honor Society. She played sports and was well liked by her teammates. She worked during the summers of her high school years, demonstrating her strong work ethic, which will no doubt serve her as well in the future as it has already. She is a college graduate and is currently employed in the financial sector. Desiree is a very sweet, caring person with a great personality, and we just love her to pieces. She likes to travel. She likes to go to the gym. She likes to read. One of my favorite memories is when Desiree and I worked together to build her a communications center to hang on her wall in college. There was a cork board for pinned notes and a magnetic chalkboard for, magnets, chalk. Desiree operated multiple pieces of stationary machinery in my shop as well as the palm sander. I am very impressed with her receptiveness to direction and am confident that she is capable of anything that she sets her mind to. As you have already seen, I sourced the raw material for this project out of a tree which we felled in the spring. At first I thought that the Craftsman 14-inch chainsaw would work, but I was quickly disabused of that notion, switching to the Husqvarna 455 Rancher with the 20-inch bar. The first couple of slices off the end of the log broke apart, and it wasn't until the third and fourth slices that they held together. I cut a couple of blanks about 2 inches thick and immediately coated both sides with wax in a futile attempt to keep them from cracking during the drying process. I didn't put any wax on the bark because I didn't know of any way of taking it off the bark. The original plan was to make 2 slice boards, but one of the blanks cracked so much that I chose not to use it. I didn't check the moisture content of the blanks when I cut them, but I checked after they had been on the shelf for at least a month. There was a moisture content of 18% when I started to process them. I knew that they would dry even more as I worked them, removing the extra thickness with the router sled. It was during the stock removal process that a rather large chunk came off the weaker blank, solidifying the decision to only finish one of them. Desiree's favorite color is pink, so I used the pinkest pigment powder I had to fill the crack once I got the thickness dialed in. I used Total Boat High Performance 2-to-1 epoxy with slow hardener. I used Black Diamond's Imperial Pinkish Reddish pigment powder. Both the top and bottom were sanded smooth prior to the epoxy because I wanted to seal the bottom of the pour area with a 2-inch packing tape. With the bottom of the piece taped off, I built a dam near the bark line with hot melt glue and a craft stick remnant. When the epoxy was dry, I filled the opening in the bark with some pieces chosen for their similarity to the surrounding bark. Due to the shrinkage of the resin during the curing process, the surface I had chosen for the top became the bottom because I didn't want to get out the router sled again. I did go back to the belt sander to remove the extra resin, starting with the 40 grit belt and finishing with the 80 and 120 grits. A trip to the laser engraver was made to burn the logo and piece number before the feet were added, so the feet would not get in the way of the laser head on the way in and out of the print area. Before I even started turning the feet, I knew the thing to do was to incorporate a turned tenon to fit in a predetermined size hole. I decided on a 3/16 tenon, and before I knew it, I had 3 feet ready to glue in. After that, it was time for the finish. I loved the Minwax Clear Gloss Spray Lacquer and applied multiple coats until I was happy with it. Let's see how Desiree reacted to seeing it for the first time. All right, are you ready?
I'm very ready. I'm very excited. Have you seen it yet, Grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's seen it but you.
But me.
Yeah. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Here we go.
I love it! And it's got pink in it. It's so mean.
Gotta look at the bottom.
Grandpa, I love it. It's very smooth. I love it.
Well, there it is. Do you like it? Do you have something like this on your table? Here's a picture of it on Desiree's table. Thanks again for watching, and thank you to all my subscribers. Your numbers are growing, and I'm extremely grateful for all of you. Here's another video for you right here. Bye.